That should sound a little bit better. I was talking on my headset. Thought that was connected, but whatever. Okay. Let me swap this over real quick to this one. Move you over here. And let me fit the screen real quick. There we go. A lot better. Oh, hold on. It wasn't playing that. Here we go. Is that better?
To people.
There we go.
And you could just see his eyes light up at certain points when Phil was.
Let me rewind that.
Down.
He wanted to bring something up.
It's only 30 seconds. So.
You wanted to ask some questions?
Yeah, so like, just like tens of thousands of other people, I've watched your Dark Side Phil interview and was completely fascinated by it. And I think the most entertaining aspect.
What was it called? I watched like the bits and pieces of this podcast with Phil, and like this guy right here, or these two, literally were like suckling the cock of Phil, like until the very end of the podcast when Keem came on. But it's like this guy finds it fascinating, but whatever.
Of watching that interview with seeing Adam slowly lose his cool over the course of like 5 hours. And it reminded me of like the OG Timcast days where like
let me take this off.
Have this bullshit alarm. I don't know if I can curse. BS alarm kind of go off.
Yeah, you can say whatever you want
to people, and you could just see his eyes light up at certain points when Phil was kind of like throwing down like nonsense like left and right. And the moment I realized, because I don't really follow Phil all that much, but like I know of him, and he's one of those guys whose reputation kind of precedes him. And I always kind of felt sorry for the guy because I'd heard about like his bankruptcy and he's being persecuted and all this stuff tangentially. I actually had a exchange with It's a Gundam about it at one point because he was just being like super hard on Phil, and I was like, hey, maybe you should like lighten up on this guy. It sounds like he's going through a tough time. He's like, no, screw Phil. You don't know the half of like his depravity. And the minute that Phil said that he didn't really know who Gundam was after you played like that little voice message, I was like, okay, everything he just said was like a complete lie. And I was just wondering, like, when you guys were like on the stream talking to him, like especially like you, Adam, it's like at what point did the switch flip and be like, okay, this guy's just completely full of BS, everything he's telling us is a lie, and we need to call him out on it?
When did I realize it? I kind of went into the interview thinking that might be the case. So I was already on the side of, I don't trust you. I'm gonna listen to I'm gonna take what you say with a grain of salt, but I'm gonna listen to what you're saying. Give him the honest try to listen. So I really was sitting there listening the whole time. I honestly was trying to do that the entire time, but it wasn't until Keem came on and DSP tried to explain to Keem.
So the second Keemstar came on. His whole, I mean, I get that Phil's like a complete piece of shit, and like we all know it. I don't know why Phil even did this stupid podcast in the first place, because like, what the fuck? Hold on, let me look. Hang on, let me open a new tab. Let me open a new tab. Let me move this to the window here. Cause like, let me try to find it here. There we go. Okay, bro.
Anytime there's a
Let me see here. So, bruh. Dude, what the fuck? Where's the actual like video they made?
anytime there's a big announcement, there's always some grandiose.
I don't give a fuck, dude. Here we go. The Dark Side Phil video. With the podcast nearly getting, or barely getting 75k views. Then they made a follow-up, The Aftermath, which they, I guess, was a big deal to them, so. But as like the algorithm here is not in their favor. Even though they're like shitting on Phil, which is funny. If it was more, it would have been more funny if they actually like, you know, like if this was a podcast like trash talk, but they had to like, I don't know, they had to like have Daddy Keem come on there just to fucking suck off their little little dicks to get 20k. I mean, 20k, I mean, that's big for them, I feel like. I think that was 20k each, so. Just for, I mean, I would fucking do that too, but like, I don't know. Like, let me see one of these videos here.
You had an opportunity with Keemstar and Drama Alert to go on there for it was $50,000 was being offered to you to go on this podcast, right? 50k. Why not do that? Like that's a giant amount of money. And yes, there's taxes attached to that. It's after it's all said and done, it's probably 30k, right? But why not just say, okay, I'll take your money and I'll spend a couple hours on your podcast, and that would clear up so much of your financial burden.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Keemstar story. Here we go.
Well, no, just answer that question. I don't want to hear the story. I just want to know, like, why would you not take 50k?
Because that's not what happened. You've been told a story that's not true. I have to tell you what actually happened.
Please.
So there's a history with Keemstar where, you know, over the years, this guy's a horrible reputation on YouTube. You know, everyone knows it. I'm not going to crap on the guy here, but just go look on YouTube. You'll find out all about him and the things he said and did to people and things over the internet. I've had a little bit of history with him. A little bit, but not a lot, you know. And basically, he had been pretty nasty to me 2 times, tweets and things like that. What it is people will ask me something on a stream. What do you think of Keemstar? And I'll be like, you know, it's not just Keemstar. It's a lot of guys. I don't like these drama YouTubers. I call them misery brokers. Okay? What they do is, if you have a bad day, they're having a good one because you had a bad day. What kind of content is that? To me, I feel that's the worst kind of content. You're benefiting from someone else's personal drama and misery. Keemstar is definitely one of those people in my eyes. You can disagree. That's okay. That's what I think of the guy. Okay? So I said this one day, casually. He starts insulting me and everything on the internet. So we have a little bit of bad blood there. Okay? All of a sudden, it was last year, okay? Unbeknownst to me, people start telling me, Phil Keemstar is trying to contact you. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? You know, I have a public, Craig knows, Craig emailed me, right? I have a public email. If you want to talk to me, contact me. Let's talk. Let's figure out, you know, it's a business relationship. No email, nothing, okay? He's sitting on his Twitter, and he's making public tweets. Someone tell Darkside Phil I want to talk to him right now. Contact him. Tell him I need to talk to him. There's $50,000 on the table, and he needs to contact me right now. First of all, is that how you start a business relationship? Is you scream on your Twitter to have someone come talk to you? If he has something to offer me, should he not contact me? So I only know about this because people come to my stream to tell me about it.
Oh no.
Okay?
So to answer your question, I think that in a traditional
Did it not
environment,
change?
no, that's
Hold on.
not how you start.
Did my stream stuff not change? No. Hold on. I was pretty sure I just updated it. Whatever.
Start a relationship. When you deal in the space that Keemstar does and kind of the drama, like look at me space, yes, that is how you would start it. Because you throw out $50,000 on Twitter, people go, whoa, I want to get this attached. So is traditionally no, but we're not dealing with Coca-Cola. We're dealing with Keemstar, right? And that's what he does for a living. So he wants to put eyes on his product and drive interest. So I would say, yeah, he did do it the right way in his world, in his interest.
It's the same thing as the people.
Contact him. Tell him I need to talk to him. There's $50,000 on the table, and he needs to contact me right now. First of all, is that how you start?
I would say, yeah, he did do it the right way in his world, in his interest.
It's the same thing as the people making a. This is how you don't play a video game. It's the same shit. They're using your, I don't know, for lack of a better word, clout, to make content, and it works. So Keem did it, and you're doing that same thing. You're bitter that he's not approaching you respectfully. You if he actually wants to get you on his stream or whatnot, he maybe should have reached out to you, but he's basically using you. It's like the right thing would be is to use him back,
right?
Instead of getting all upset.
Right, and if there's 50 grand on the table, what better way? There's no way he's gonna make 50 grand back off an interview with you. Like, why don't just take it, cash the check, and then you're golden?
Okay.
Or even if it's 10 grand, even if it's 5 grand, even if it's $1,000, like, why not just be like, yeah, I'll take it, sure.
Okay, let's continue because this isn't what happened actually.
Please.
It wasn't an interview.
So explain that part, because.
Yeah, so basically what these guys are saying, it's okay to like just take money from that guy, from Keemstar, even if it's just, yeah, it's okay. Just take the money, bro. Just take the money. Just take the money back, you'll get it. 100%. Like, I mean, Phil has always had an ego. Why the fuck would he want to get 50K just to get shit on? I mean, I wouldn't want to do that shit. If I had Phil's ego, definitely would not want to do, even for 50K, I wouldn't do it.
I just want to know about that. Like you said, that's not what happened. So what did happen?
Correct. So eventually, I had to DM him on Twitter to even get his attention because he wouldn't contact me. I learned it from drama on my stream. Everyone's drawn up drama on my stream. He wants to talk to you. So I DM him, and he's like, call me right now. I was like, I can't. Just tell me, what is this about? I'm streaming. I'm busy. Just let me know what this is about. So I'm serious. I had to go back and forth with this guy so many times for him to just tell me in a DM, what I'm interested in is I want to do a show with you. I want you to host a show. This was not an interview for 2 hours. This was some kind of like a big project he wanted to be involved in. I don't know exactly what. Let me explain. So he says, well, I don't want to talk about it in a DM. We got to have a phone call. Okay, that's reasonable, right? Let's have a phone call. Here's my number. Here's when to call me. I'm available at these times of the day. Okay? I wait. The call never comes. It's been like 2 days. The call never comes. Maybe he's not serious about it. I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this guy's head. All of a sudden, I'm on streams. He starts calling me when I'm on streams. I'm like, is he? I don't know what's going on again. So I DM him after the fact. I'm like, hey, you want to? So basically, it's like stupid telephone phone tag. The guy won't even contact me to talk about what he wants to offer me when I'm available, right? So at that point, I'm like, let me figure out what this is. And I talked to my wife about it. We sat down. I was like, sounds to me like he wants me involved in a project. I don't know what it is. And my wife says, you know about him, right? I was like, of course I know about him. Everyone knows about Keemstar. And we talked about it seriously. And we're like, right now, $50,000, if this was real, would be hugely helpful for us. It would put us, back, jump ahead, almost square one, I would say. with all the things that are going on financially behind the scenes. And, you know, at the end of the day, you got to do what's best for you. You got to do what's best for the business. You got to do what's best for everything. Everyone's good interest. And if this were someone who I felt had like my best interest in mind, or possibly had the history that he has, I probably would have done it, you know. But this is a guy who has a history of online. He gets you involved in something, and then everything he does is for his own personal gain, and it doesn't matter how much he hurts you, as long as he's still benefiting from it. Okay? There was no offer to me of being on an interview for $50,000. That's a lie.
Keem is here, and Keem has said that he will be respectful, and he would love to talk. I think this is a tremendous opportunity to bury whatever hatchet or whatever it is you guys have and mend a fence. I think this is a tremendous opportunity. Are you open to that?
If you want him on the show to talk, I'm not doing business with this man under any circumstances.
Yeah, you established that. That's fine. That's not what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm not trying to broker a business deal or anything like that. But are you open to talking with him now?
I'm curious what he even wants to talk about. I'm not being on his stuff. I refuse.
Okay.
So.
Well, I'm going to bring him on. Right?
Wait. So you're okay with him coming on to talk?
As long as he's not going to sit here and insult me, or you guys have already asked me so many questions. I don't want him interrogating me too. It's your show, not his.
That's not.
Right.
I mean, Keem, he's watching obviously, so it's like that's not the case. We're the interviewers. He just said he agrees.
Yeah, he agrees. So look, we're going to bring him on, and like I said, I think this is not a tremendous opportunity for friction. This is an opportunity to build a bridge. So let's do this real quick. Keemstar, welcome back to the show. How are you?
Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it. And Phil, thank you for letting me on to talk to you directly. I do mean what I said here in the chat, that I will be respectful. I'm not here to interrogate you, but I desperately want to represent my point of view in this situation between me and you. Because what I've heard listening to this podcast or this interview or whatever you want to call it, is you describing problems that you have in your life, paying bills, being harassed by your detractors or whatever. And I actively went out of my way to solve major problems in your life, and me and you are not friends. In fact, before I put together this business opportunity for you, me and you were fighting back and forth. It started with you on your podcast out of nowhere, reacting to me retiring when I turned 40, and you said, well, that guy's evil, and all these horrible stuff and blood money, whatever you said about me, because you don't like my show Drama Alert. And many of your detractors picked up on right away that the reason why you don't like my show and you don't support me is because we covered the fapping situation in 2016.
Well, that's
that is
completely untrue.
And I'm retiring now, and I don't ever have to work again. So I have completed this video game of YouTube, and
No! Camera, what are you doing? You're pissing me off, bruh. Gotta kill myself. Where's the button? There's the button. Let me swap off that and go back to the live camera feed. Please stop freezing. Thank you, camera. I think we get the gist of what's happening with these guys. Pretty much everybody's probably seen this a lot, but it's just, honestly, both sides. Honestly, this whole group of people is just fucking retarded, in my opinion. But I'm not a fan of either of them. But even though I am subscribed to DSP. But the thing with DSP, he blocked me. Or no, he didn't block me. He shadow banned my account, so I can't even type in his account. Or on his stream. So it's not that big a deal. I mean, you can still watch him, but like I literally typed in there, nothing. Where is the... Because I know he has a thing where it's like a member thing. Is it in this? No. Oh, he pulls this up.
Hey, Phil here, and I just want to say thanks for considering becoming a channel member here on DSP Gaming. I want...
Yeah, I don't know. But I don't know. I might try to play something. I know around 7:30ish. Let me check my Discord. Let me see. I think we're supposed to raid. So, I don't know if we got a full team, but it looks like we might. Let me see here. I need to level up some of this gear. I need to just go through my vault and like clean out pretty much most of this shit that I'm never gonna fucking use, but it's never gonna happen. I gotta have like the I gotta be motivated to do it. And I still got this shit to do on my Titan. I know I did the raid already. Got Iron Banner to do. Got Iron Banner. I gotta do Nightfall. Haven't really touched Nightfalls. I've been slacking, so. And I got Gambit matches to play. I got to do the weekly mission, the weekly that, and then I still gotta play the raid, Vault of Glass raids. Still don't know what the fuck. Let me see here. I know my class. My shit's lacking so bad. I need to just go through. Actually, I'm gonna load into Destiny. We're gonna log into it. Check out some shit here. And you change the title. Let me change the game. Destiny 2. There we go. Update. Cool. Awesome. Fantastic. Back to business. Yeah, because, like, let me pull this over here. So, like, my... Oh, God. 1 second. Let me fix that setting. No! Oh, no, it's doing that thing again. Hold on. It fucking went small. Oh, they added their little rest in peace thing. That's cool. But for real though, let me fix the settings here. Why did it change my visual? It's not that. Why did it go small? There we go. We're back to business. Alright, let me go to... What's a good area for the vault? Let me try Neptune. Oh yeah, not chat. Oh, let's check out this little thing here. It's just trash. This is all garbage, garbage. Garbage. Oh, wow, I about her just broke that. Would have not been fun for that. Got 2 raid helmets. Not 2, but yeah. I need to fix my stats. Ever since I restarted my character. Not restarted, but ever since I redone that. Alright, let's see. Push to talk is still on, I believe. Yeah, there you go. Fantastic. So then now... I know exotics are off limits. Let me just transfer every piece of gear to the vault. That is not in an inventory slot, so I could sort through this a lot easier. Be a lot easier. I know I got a lot of garbage. Like shit, like I'm looking at like 3 fucking raid weapons. One sec. Alright, sorry about that. I'm just on a phone call. Alright. Let's check out some of these weapons here. So I know people, this is the curated one, so let me see here. I gotta pull up, what's it called? I gotta pull up light.gg. That's what I need to pull up. Alright, so gonna pull my stuff up. Okay, it pulled it up. Why does the data matter? It's on the platform's the same. It should not matter. Okay. So let's see here. All my duty bounds are doo-doo. Actually, let me transfer this over here. And then we go into display to capture this window. And just pull you over here. So then it's not that big a deal. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is now is pull my item manager over here. And we're gonna go through ARs. So auto rifles. Okay, so let's see. So I'm probably going to keep stuff that's A and above, depending. Whew. Okay. Excuse me. I know I got a fuck ton of these Braytech werewolves. I think only one of them was actually even worth a damn. Is this even my account, bro? This is like shit that I don't. Yeah, it's not even showing up shit on there. Is the app broke? Because I'm not seeing my Braytex on there. It's got my tiger spite. Let me refresh the page. I feel like this thing is just... If that doesn't fix it, then we got some issue. Oh, there we go. We fixed it. Alright. So the Braytech Werewolf, the dynamic and kill clip is pretty good. So, the ones that are dynamic and kill clip. Wait, is it because of the dynamic one? No, it has the trait. So, okay. So add these to the scrap pile. So, Braytech Age-Old Bond is the curated one that I will not part with. That one is too good. It's got fourth time and Rampage. This is, yeah, that one is, it's a crafted weapon, so it don't really matter. Braytech Rufus's Fury. Not sure if I'm saying that right or butchering the fuck out of that name with a gun. But I feel like both these guns are just scrap. I don't want either one. Tiger Spite with that one. It's not as good as my that one right there with the Frenzy and Subsistence. So you're gonna go. Actually, I'll add you to that, and then on Fuse my good Tiger Spite into it. So at least it's 1792. So let me see here. Destiny. Okay. Yeah, I'm just deleting some shit. And then I'm gonna add the Tiger Spite back to the vault so I don't get it mixed up. Okay. Back here. Refresh. Back to vault you go, boy. Alright. So the Rufus Fury. Chroma Rush. There's a God Roll. I will not get rid of it. I need to do something with it, but who cares? Shadow Price. Still a solid roll. I'm kind of hard bending on the summoner because I might try it in PvP this roll, but I have no high hopes for it because the summoner is good, but I feel like it's kind of fallen off, but who knows. So I think that's all good with my ARs. Let's check out my bows. I'm gonna make sure I delete some fucking bows out of there. Most of them are exotic anyway. Definitely not deleting the Arsenic Bite. Literal God Roll. The Fell Terradiddle I might delete. Under Your Skin there's a crafted bow, so it doesn't really matter. So I mean I can just keep all this. Honestly, my bows aren't really the one problem that is taking up space. Let's check out fusion rifles. Fusion. Alright. Who cares about exotics? A+ rank. My Exile's Curse. Right there. With Kickstart and Killing Wind. Not too bad. This one's the God Roll. It has Reservoir Burst. No, it doesn't. It has Slide Shot and High Impact with backup plan just in case. The Surplus and Reservoir Burst is the reason why I kept that one. Main ingredient because the God Roll was sold that day. Likely Suspect is a crafted Not really big a deal. The Wizened Rebuke. Even all my other I think I literally just saved God rolls. I feel like I don't have any bad weapons. Just have a lot of good weapons that I don't fucking use. Like grenade launchers. The Mutiny's pretty good. Deafening Whisper, Empty Vessel, God roll. Explosive Personality is crafted. Forbearance. It's just crafted. Ignition Code. I honestly might delete him. Because I don't know. The Ignition Code was a good nade launcher, but I mean, I had a God roll, but I deleted it like a fucking moron. Not getting rid of my Lingering Dread with Spike Nades and auto-loading Vorpal. The Ignition Code's probably the one where I'm just not wanting anymore. Wilder Flight. That's the God roll I got from the dungeon. But I also got one with auto-loading blinding nades and disruption break, which in itself that's pretty good. Grenade launcher, sorry. Yeah, the Wilder Flight isn't that bad. I'm thinking about scrapping. Excuse me. Think about scrapping all but two of them, but it's more like I'm gonna keep the one with auto-loading Vorpal blinding nades. Let me see. So this one, go here. But other than that, I don't really have any more dog shit grenade launchers. Now, dog shit hand cannons, probably. I probably got some shitty hand cannons. Yeah. There's a fuck ton of shitty hand cannons in here. All stringers is crafted. Don't matter. My Cantata, my God roll, where he the one that was a fun gun to use in Crucible. Was a Focus Fury and Eye of the Storm on that one. Yeah, dog shit. Put you in the vault. Put you in there to get scrapped. Crisis of Inverted. I liked that one. I liked it because of the rapid hit and snapshot. The fucking sights were just on point. Even though it's a B. No, it goes. What's it go up to? Oh, no! No! Please don't break. Okay, anyway. So the Crisis Invert, I think it goes up to an A. Yeah, it goes up to A. Then we got the Dire Promise. Dire Promise will not be deleting. It's got Snapshot and Rangefinder. I think that's the best possible. Yeah, all S plus, all across, straight combo, or anything like that. You gonna stay in there locked. IS Luna with Unrelenting and Headstone. Definitely I might keep that. I don't know. Snapshots. IS Luna. I don't know about that. Let me see. I might just delete the one with Outlaw and Snapshot. Outlaw Snapshot's kind of meh. Infinite Impactor. I mean, yeah, I'm just gonna delete that. I know it's hard to get, but whatever. And I got Frontier's Cry. Honestly, not a fan of that hand cannon. Might just delete it. I'm never gonna use it for anything else. Rose. I've been having fun with it a little bit. Seven Seraphs. Officer Revolver. Pretty fun gun. I think I'm gonna keep it. Got a good roll. Threat detector and time payload or whatever it is. Or yeah, time payload. And then I got Vulpecula with this roll here. This is, I think this is the roll that you want, but the sights and stuff could be a lot better. But what am I gonna do? We got Waking Vigil. I got Rapid Hit Opening Shot, which is pretty good. I like it. Zala's Bane. I might get rid of it because I mean it's honestly I use it for no, because I want to use it for bounties that need rock grenades and stuff. So it's got Pugilist and Demolitionist. So like it's a good bounty gun, so I'm not gonna get rid of it. Palindrome, I got 2 of them. This one's for kind of like PvE, I guess you could say. This was my PvP one. So I think, yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah. All my wait, no, I'm not done with the handguns. I see one that I do not like. Hold on. Where is it? Something New, that's the one. It's got Feeding Frenzy and Harmony. I don't give a fuck if it's a seasonal weapon or whatever it is. I don't like it. If it's gonna transfer over. Wait, did my fucking camera freeze, bro? Please, Lord, tell me it didn't freeze. It fucking did! Oh my god. Oh my god. Camera, what the fuck? Is it gonna work? We turn the light off on it. I feel like the light is what fucks with it. It's just not working now. I feel like my camera's fucked. Here, let me try something. I think it's just not working now. Hold on. Give me one sec, guys. Let me